shit. This 1,000. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Shit, you coming? Spin the check and get it right back.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Eazyy TV bringing you guys another division video. Today I'm doing something different. This build right here, I'm catering to PVE. This is not PvP. I do realize that I don't do enough PVE builds. I really cater to PvP. I do have some PVE builds, but I'm gonna start doing some more PVE builds. Other than that, that's really about it. Let's get into it. All right, so of course, one of the best PVE builds, solo builds, striker. I'm using the 9K stam version. I never use 9K stam even for PvP. So you know, this footage right here is the first that I've ever used this for 9K stam for PvE. But I hope you guys enjoyed this build, man. We finna give a real good breakdown of this build. I think this is one of the ultimate PvE builds, but I'm finna get into the gun. So my lightweight M4 has destructive, vicious, and ferocious. I advise you guys to go with destructive and ferocious. You don't have to go with vicious. You can go with like deadly, or you can go with self-preserve. You can go with anything else you want. I went with vicious because I took a lot of crit chance away from the build. So I made it to where I at least get 10% of that back with having 2 segments of health. So yeah, you can do it that way. However you want to do it, you can mix your guns up, but I advise you guys to run destructive and run ferocious. All right, so here's all the mods for that gun right there. And then my secondary gun is the showstopper. This is for stacking and healing purposes. As you guys can see, I have self-preserved on there. Critical hits with this weapon heal the user for 3% of damage dealt. And predatory, killing the target regenerates 35% health over 20 seconds. So this is my healing gun right here on top of me gaining stacks to shred at the same time. And then there's the mods for that. And then of course the striker chest piece, roll for stam. It has health on it, enemy armor damage. You don't need exotic damage, resilience, and all that other stuff because this is a PvE build. This is not for PvP. So you want to go with enemy armor damage and health. And then that has 2. Now I did this one a little differently. I usually go with stam mods with health, but I didn't have the 266 stam mods with health to push me to the 9K to get that 9K, that 9,000 stam and to have firearms. If you do have that, by any means go with more health to make yourself more tanky. 600K is more than enough, but we do know how hard NPCs hit. But if you want to just go with crit chance, you go with crit chance. But I have a mixture between health and crit chance. All right, so it has 2 stamina mods with crit chance on it. And then the mask, roll for stam, has enemy armor damage and damage to elites. 2 key things. You want that mask to have stam or firearms because you need 1 firearm piece. But you need stam with enemy armor damage and damage to elites. That is your combo for that mask, all right? And that has a stamina mod with crit chance. The knee pads is roll for stam, has 4% enemy armor damage, and also the minor attribute is damage to elites. You will also want that on your knee pads, and that has a stamina mod with health and a first aid self-ally heal. So as you guys can see, that this build is for healing and hitting hard. All right, the most healing that you can get. The backpack is roll for stam. It has critical hit damage on it. You can't get like enemy armor damage or nothing like that on the knee pads. So I just kept it with crit damage. If you want to, my second suggestion would be stability. So you should be fine on stability. And then it has a stamina mod with health and 2 first aid self-heal mods. The highest you can get is 6%. One of them is 5.50, but that's fine. The gloves roll for firearms. It has critical hit chance, assault rifle damage, and enemy armor damage. I usually go with critical hit damage But like I said, you're going for enemy armor damage to shred NPCs as fast as possible. So the crit damage don't really mean nothing when you going against yellow barred bosses, all right, and named bosses and hunters and stuff like that. So and then also the holster is rolled for all three. It has crit chance on it. You can roll it whatever you want to. I think you should go with crit chance, and that has a first aid self heal on it as well. And then the stuff that I'm using, so I am using booster shot for the damage put out, and I'm using a box. Now you guys see me using this box is for straight healing. You can go with anything else you want. You can go with a pulse, you can go with a box, whatever the case may be. You can go with a disrupt, like a flashbang or something to flashbang the NPCs. Whatever you want to do, it's your preference, all right? And then I have critical save, combat medic. I have strike back, so if I do get shredded up and I get to low health, that I get my cooldown back. You don't have to use this. You can use one is none. You can use where's the other one? You can use shock and awe. You can use steady hands for that crit chance. I mean, not for crit chance, for stability. You can use precision for the pulse. You can use I think is Repo Man. No, Repo Man is not one of them. Yeah, but you can use a lot of different stuff if you want to. This is just my preference, all right? And then as you guys can see, we're going to get into the gun. The character, it has 32% crit chance and 89% crit damage because we're not going into crit damage. 38% stability. That should be well good enough. If you need more stability, just put stability on the backpack. You should be fine. And then the stuff that you guys want to see is 37% to damage to elites, and then basically 80% enemy armor damage with this gun, all right? So I hope you guys enjoyed the build. We're finna get straight into the gameplay. This is the first time ever that I just get straight into it and no cutting. But y'all tell me what y'all think and watch the gameplay. I'm out.
This is about taking the Rikers out at the knees. There's no one who can replace Lorraine Barrett. She's the one who organized the escape in Manhattan.
They're holding 3 of my people there. If you can get them out before blowing the lid off, I'd be grateful.
All right. Get them out first, but don't jeopardize the mission. We're going in on your heels. The jailbreak ends here.
Jesus. Thank you. I didn't think I was gonna make it. They've still got others inside.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
For you!
Mike! We own these assholes! Let's do this!
Warning. Additional hostiles inbound.
Not much of a threat.
Oh, you're a lifesaver. I was sure they were gonna kill me just like the others.
Echo available for playback nearby. You are now entering a safe area.
Agent, the hostage is being held on the roof. You need to clear it out.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Thanks for the rescue. Thought I was a dead man there. They were pretty good. Buried in our people. They're inside. Oh, shit.
Negative, Ramos. We've got this. Find a secure position and hunker down.
That's an order, Sergeant.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Loud here. I just heard about Ramos, Captain. Glad we reached him in time.
Thanks for that. My people are getting into position to breach the hall. Agent, you're gonna want to unlock the maintenance access. The building blueprints show a security control room down in the basement.
Hey, thanks for the assist.
Readings indicate this area is safe. Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
It was messy, but goddamn
Warning. Additional hostiles inbound. Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
So far, so good. My strike squads are moving in. They'll breach the main hall on your signal.
Well, ain't this some shit? Thought you might have had the good sense to stay away, but I see you coming to meet your breach! Move, move, go, go, go! Go, go! Not this time! I ain't stopping with this! Everybody all right? Go on, kill me! Just one more dead black body on the pile!
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
I'm impressed, Agent. Tricky assignment, but you did what had to be done.
Yeah, you broke their spine, kid. With the leader dead, the rest are gonna scatter.
I don't think we're quite done with them yet, but at least now we can get these JTF folks back on the job.
Oh yeah,